Alright, welcome to the WinterSons Pixelmon Plus server. Uh, I'm Bob Busta, the owner of the server, and one of the admins. Oh, yeah, don't mind me, I'm just riding on my Lugia, which is one of the cool features that you can do with the Pixelmon mod. You can also, oh my god, let's get out of this. You can also ride around in town on them if you wish. It's a little glitchy if you decide to do this, like right here. He's too fat, so I gotta go over. Anyway, that's just one of the cool features of this mod. We're gonna get off him. You know what? Come on. No, not send out. No! Sometimes you have to hit R a few times to retrieve your Pokemon. So, as you can see, we are definitely running the Pixelmon 5.0 mod. And it is an amazing mod. Not only can you ride around on that, I'm pretty sure I could ride around on Onyx here. So, you can fly with him. Oh, yep, you can. Oh my god. How does this even look? Oh. What? Well, apparently it doesn't look too good. But with Onyx, yeah, you can... Oh, he's also too fat. Anyway, let's stop riding around on Pokemon. You can also ride around on him if you wish. Yeah, you come on back. Alright. Now let's get down to the mods that we have installed on this server. If you hadn't guessed, Pixelmon would be number one. The mod to follow, I believe, should be Tinker's Construct. Tinker's Construct allows the creation of a lot of powerful tools and weapons. Great for PvP, great for just murdering a whole bunch of stuff and whatnot. Give you a quick example here of some of the tools. So these are the basic tools that you get. They're a lot stronger than the normal basic Minecraft tools, but these are the tools you're after. It doesn't matter which one of these I picked, but it does for you when you start creating your own tools. So we'll take one of each of these, and this you don't make it out of sponge. It's just a pro tip. Anyway, so here we had the lumbering axe. Say you don't like fucking cutting down lumber all day with your regular axe? Well, bam. Oh, I forgot I'm in creative. But if you did that in regular mode, you would get all the wood to fall down, and it would only take one cut. Moving on, we have the hammer. You know what? We're just gonna update ourselves for right now. Oh, and I'm in the area. Whoops. That is my bad. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go try it out over here. Alright, I should be out of the area now. Alright, so here I have a hammer. So it does a 3x3x1. Get this out of the way. As you can see, it hits all three of those at one time, making mining freaking easy, as well as making nice corridors, stuff like that. The excavator does the exact same thing, except with blocks like dirt or sand. See, anything that required the shovel, that's what the excavator's for. Awesome tools, get them and get them fast. Let's see, let's go back. So, in this server, not only do we have that mod, cool. I just entered the city. We have a mod that you should know about, your custom player models. So you can become any player model that you can kind of think up, almost anything. You can become most of the mobs. As you can see on here, I'm a centaur, and I have a mohawk and some antlers, and I got some claws on the side, those green things. So yeah, you get to play around with that. You can become like a naga or like an arachnid, which is pretty cool. But no dragons. If you do dragon, you will most likely get kicked by the server, but not only will you get kicked by the server, if you continue to do it, you may get banned from the server, so I would suggest not doing that. Onward, that's just more player models. In the server, we offer quest and quest lines. So here we have Dracone, your very first quest giver. And he has usually another quest over here called, what's it called? It's like the Boulder Badge or something. This is where you start your Pokemon Adventure quest. But not only does he have that, he has another quest for us called the Poison Sisters. And you can accept or deny it. We're just going to accept it. As you see, I got a new quest, and he gives me a whole bunch of text, which you should read. Otherwise, you will get lost. So there's that quest. And to get to there, you either press L or you press E. I can't press E right now, mainly because I am in creative, so I have to press L. And here you see, oh, I have the Boulder City badge quest here. You return the badge, get the quest done, blah blah blah, like a normal quest. Any quest that you've played in almost any other game, that's how this works. So there's a little bit of adventure for people who want to take a break from Pokemon, which is totally fine. This is why we've installed multiple mods. This here is a new mod called Harvest Festival. So pretty much you can create your own little village, or these guys will create it for you if you have the right blueprints. They will create the building for you, and it'll spawn in. Actually, you know what? Let's spawn in a little thing right now. You want to get one of these blueprints. Let's see, what do we got? A poultry farm. Let's give that a shot. How big is this thing? Alright, it's not too bad. Let's... Bam. And then... There we go. Uh-oh, it was canceled. Well, let's do that again. Bam, bam. There we go. Oh, here he comes. Here comes the builder. Ran out here. I don't think you have to worry too much about the landscape, or do you? If you do, just remove the landscape. But hold on. Let's give this guy a little bit of help, shall we? Let's get an excavator out. And did I pass the hammers? Yeah, I did. Alright. Oh, he is building it. Oh shit, he's dying. Alright, well, regardless, he's still building it. And he will eventually take out all of that, and you'll have your new building there. That's one way to do it, I guess. I haven't played too much around, or I haven't played around too much with this mod yet, but it seems really amazing. While we're on the subject, as you can tell, we have spring in the top left corner over here. This is directly related to this mod right here that we're currently watching this guy build his house. And so is this little gold coin up here. That is the currency of the Harvest Festival mod. And does not work with our Pixelmon currency, and does not work with the yen currency, which is the server currency. Sadly, yes, I had to create 3 different currencies, but in the long run, I think it'll all work out. Onward, back to, I guess, Pokemon. As you can see in the world, we will have trainers. Trainers will have numbers over their heads. There are 2 ways that trainers usually interact with people. Either you walk past them and then they interact and they initiate a battle, or you press R and throw your Pokeball at them, and that will initiate a battle. And that only works on NPC trainers. Whereas here we have the first, what's it called? Pokemon Arena for trainer versus trainer, or player versus player. One throws out the Pokemon, the other one throws his ball out at that other Pokemon. It initiates a battle, and then you two have your little battle. Wagers, etc., everything's accepted there. Try to keep it on an honor system. Don't be a douche if you lose. Anyway, most information about some of the mods, we've been trying to put them into tutorials so that people can learn just in the game. Like this guy, he will tell you something that this is a trainer versus trainer arena. No, pitch, battle your friends. Alright? So take his advice, battle your friends, become better, and at the end you can probably become part of the Elite Four. Anyway, onwards. Here is the... I already went over this, yeah. But beyond that, this guy has information about the Tinker's constructs, you know, all the tables, everything like that. Next, we have the Poke Center, and over there is the Pokemart that has to be redone. Poke Centers are usually marked on the map, or marked with some sort of heal sign. Here are 2 ways to heal your Pokemon. You either right-click on one of these dudes, and in the background behind him, my Pokemon are getting healed. If you heard the little ding. Or you come up to one of the machines, which you can also build at your own house, and just throw your Pokemon in there. As you see, they're healing, they're spinning, because, you know, spinning equals healing. Anyway, also in Poke Centers, there should always be a PC to where you can look at your Pokemon, and a trading area where you can trade your Pokemon with other trainers, other real life trainers, not NPCs. Onward, we have We have the massive pagoda, which is for trading. And think of it like a big bazaar. Uh, in here we have our basic shop, which uses the server currency yen, which I should probably get into. If you see at the top of the screen, it says my name, Babusta, and it says 669. That is not my ping. That is, in fact, how much currency I have acquired by killing things or by selling items. And this is not my real currency. I will only use this for tutorial purposes. And so, which leads me to the bank here. This is the only bank in the world currently that trades money. So that 669 at the very top up there, well, I can withdraw that if I come up to one of these, and only use this one at a time, please. Otherwise, some people may pick up your money, and I do not do refunds. So what you have to do is get up on top of this almost, and then whenever you turn it on, it gives you money. See? But it also takes away the money at the top. All right. So that's how you get your money. You get it in different increments. They're listed right here. You got 50, 20, you got 10, and you got the ones. Alright, so after you get your money, well, say you really don't want to walk around with this many bills. So you just pop it on in this change machine. And it's going to take a little bit because it's quite a lot of cash. This is just one way of doing it, by the way. Pop it in this change machine. As you see, I have $220 that I've, or yen that I've withdrawn. So I'm just gonna hit the cash button right here. I got two 100s and a 20 right here. So I am all set to go spend my money in the shops. Also, these shops can, I'll get to that in a second. Fuck that. Here you see there's some steak, some apples, some stews and stuff if you want quick heals. If you don't want to worry about food, well, food is sold here. All right, and you know, what's it called? Players are encouraged to kind of undercut this because we want the economy to be based off of players, not so much the admin shops. We'll probably be trying to phase this out later on when more and more players get in. But for right now, this is a way to get some items that you may not be able to get, etc., etc. You know, I want some raw fish. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pop my money in. I'm gonna shift click, and it's gonna shoot in there, and then it's gonna show my cash here. And I'm just gonna pick up some rabbit. You know, hey, maybe I'm hungry for a stew. All right, well now I'm done buying stuff. Now I want my change back. As you can see, I hit change, and like it came back in a whole bunch of different forms, which is fine. And I still have one of my hundreds. Cool. And you know, we sell Pokeballs too. I'll just pop all my money into here. And what I got, 195. I have enough for a Pokeball. So these prices may also change depending on how hard it is to get currency. So now with my new Pokeball, I could go out and catch Pokemon with it, or whatever else is in these shops. And so this is just the basic one. All the money that is profited from these shops goes directly back into rewards for events. So admins don't make any money off of this. In fact, yeah, that's where the money goes. It just goes back into events, which is pretty cool, I think. Similar to like a Monopoly pool. Anyway, this is a player-owned shop. One of our players has a shop here, and if you right-click it, you can see what he's selling too. All these items are not like the other store. The other store is infinite. These ones are not. So when he's out, he's out. So if I wanted to buy a golden sword, actually, oh, whoops, made a cardinal mistake. Whenever you do this, you see how this thing still has $95? Well, that means I left my $95 in there, and I need to get it back out. Otherwise, the next person will have an extra $95 to play with, and there'll be a little bit of fighting, I'm assuming. But again, we do not offer refunds for that reason, so I got $145. I think somebody left some money in this one too. But you know what? I'm going to buy this Electrum thing, and as you can see, he now has 0 of the Electrum Obsidian Cleavers, which means I can't buy another one, which is cool. We're going to go ahead and hit the change machine. I'm going to get my money back. Alright. While we're here and I see this, this is called a waystone. This is for our donators, so that they can get here faster and not have to travel so far all the time. But if you get a waystone, you also get a warp stone or something, along with special things to your house, because it has to be set that way because the server isn't plug-in friendly, sadly. Anyway, back to the bank. So the bank, we have Banker McBanky here. And as you can see, he already has an item in there. Well, that's my little, I think, German hat. And Banker McBanky is a global bank. So similar to other banks in other games where you can open up that bank and has all your items across the map. Well, that's the same thing here. It only You can only access it through Banker McBanky though. So be wary of that. You can't just open it up wherever you feel. Also, another good note about Banker McBanky is that he keeps your items safe for you, so that when you're out and about, and if you die, well, he'll still have them. You can store them there or in your house, whichever you prefer. Here we have the sell shop. A little hard to see from out there, mainly because, you know, there's a whole bunch of stuff in the way, including this big old pillar. But what we are interested in is what's in here. So as you can see right here, everything along the back wall is 10 items for 1 yen. So there's one way to earn some yen, is to, if I had 10 flint, bam, I'd get 1 yen. If I had 10 coal, bam, another 1 yen. But these ones are special, except for this guy. So I get an emerald, I'll get yen. So let's go ahead and bust out an emerald real quick, or a few. Let's have 64 of them. Alright, so as you can see, I have 449 right now. It just ate one of my emeralds, and it gave me, what was it, 20? Yeah, 20 yen. See, 89, and I lost another one. So the reason that these are these is so you can flip them back and forth as fast as possible. So the same goes for gold and all these things. These are all different priced items. So that's one way to earn yen. And again, if you kill things, including players, you can earn even more yen. PvP is encouraged, but whining about it is not. I believe that's everything about the shop. Let's go ahead and check out something else. So not only do we have Tinker's Construct, we have Immersive Engineering, which we'll get into because I don't believe we have anything actually built with it yet. Here is a basic Pokemon mart, and usually they'll have things in here for the other currency. So these are Poké Dollars right here. So the price is 270. I have 184, and well, luckily the Pokeball is 180. So I'm gonna go ahead and buy that. And bam, I should have another Pokeball. Oh, did I get rid of the other one? I should have, yeah. Well, now I have another Pokeball that I can use. I can chuck outside, but since I'm in creative, I get to chuck it all the time. These people offer different Pokemon items. So see how he had, she has like X defense, X attack speed, all this stuff. Well, he doesn't. He has full revive, or full heal, and he has a revive and all those other things. So make sure to check all of them and to try to, you know, earn your Poké Dollars. And earning Poké Dollars is through battling trainers mainly, and through winning bets. Next up, we already went over Harvest Moon. Like I said, Immersive Engineering is in here, and Immersive is fantastic for the people who like to kind of build factories. Immersive allows the production of actual power, which is really cool. Get rid of all this stuff. Yeah, it also comes with a whole bunch of new blocks to build with. You can have a water wheel, you can have windmills, you can have, I think it's called thermo something, thermoelectric, power or something, where one side's really hot, the other one's really cold. You look at this, you have vertical conveyor belts to pick up your items, so that's pretty cool. Wow, it even lifts players. That's freaking awesome. So let's check this out. Oh, yep, look at that, picked up the Pokeball and started moving it. So if you're used to like build craft pipes or something, these are the substitute in this server for those pipes. I'm not sure if you can move liquids. I'm pretty sure there's something around there for it, but definitely don't know since this mod got revamped. So definitely you're gonna have to watch some videos about it. And we've had a lot of fun with this one in the past, so definitely check that out. Roots. Roots is our magical mod. I have no idea about anything in Roots. That is going to require you guys to check it out, look at all the things that Roots have to offer, because I couldn't tell you where to begin. Let's keep going. If you haven't noticed, we have deco craft. So, you know, if you want to create your house and make it look like how you really want it to look, obviously there's limitations to what we have. But as you can see here, we have like chains, we have moose heads, little scales, little that. Look at this, all this stuff. Look, this guy comes from it. Got suits of armor, barrels. You know, it really brings your environment to life. Let's keep going. One of my favorites of all times is actually forestry. Forestry comes with like 3 different things that you really get into, and I think they're trying to go for a 4th with actual agriculture. So there's another type of agriculture if you wish to follow that. But bees is definitely one of my favorite things about forestry. So you know what? We're just gonna pop on over to the actual bee, or not bee village, the bug village, Hakimaki village. All right. And over here in Hakimaki village, as you can see, there's these butterflies just flying around. These aren't butterflies. Don't try to catch them like Pokemon, because you won't. But these guys are pretty cool. You can breed butterflies. You can make a new one if you breed them properly and everything like that. Same with bees. Bees get a different type of buff, I guess you could call it, or they get different attributes. That's a better word. As you can see, we have a beehive right here, and these little red things shooting out of it are bees, and what these particular bees are attracted to. God damn it, door! Wow, what? Alright, they're attracted to these flowers in here. As you can see, they shoot in here and then they just leave. See, I think they're attracted to these red ones mainly. I don't know. It's hard to tell, but they leave, and here we are. And you will need a bee suit now. That became a thing that you absolutely need. Not only that, you'll need either a bee house or an apiary, which is kind of the same thing, just different terms. I don't know if they work the same though in a video game. You have a shopkeeper here. This one's a pokey shopkeeper, you know, basic poke shopkeeper. And here you can buy some items for your bug adventure. Beeswax and apiarist chests, which are really good. Definitely suggest making some of those because it is not fun trying to keep all those bees. And we have another exchange machine. And here is a Pokemon vending machine. Now these are different than your other vending machine like this guy. This guy has, I think these all have the same exact thing. So, I mean, you can just buy this stuff all over the place wherever we have one. It's not a big thing, but you know, whatever. What the heck? What? Huh. Did those just naturally make it? That is cool. So those are items from forestry that I just picked up from, I'm pretty sure, the butterflies flying around. Okay. Anyway, onwards from butterflies and bees. This is also a cocoon part of the butterflies. Sorry. We have different trees. So if you wish to breed awesome looking trees, like I believe this mod gives you the options to crossbreed trees to make them how you want. So say you love that birch is straight up and down, but you hate the leaves and you hate the wood, so you make another one with the same attributes and it goes straight up and down and it has different leaves and has different wood. You know, you can do that. Here's the arena for the bug village here. There's a maze over there for just random prizes. Well, let's see. Here we go. Hopefully Banker McBanky is working again. Ah, he is. Yep, he has my items in this village. See, so whatever things you want to be able to transfer, you know, closest to your house. It's a very smart thing about doing that. And here we have a Poke Center, or a city center, I should say. This, I believe, is a quest giver. Yeah. So that's Coco, the quest giver, I guess. We have some extra things set up in here for you to buy, which are 0 currently. Uh, and a whole bunch of different shopkeepers. A move relearner. This is a Pokemon NPC. Talk to him for, you know, I think you get rid of moves on Pokemon. I forgot what. Or don't. Oh. Huh, I guess he has to be set up or something. I gotta talk to him. Anyway, here is a cool little feature that we discovered in one of the mods. It's called like a trade table, I believe. Anyway, you right click it, and you and whoever else you want to trade with sits down, and you trade across items. I can't do it because, you know, there's nobody on the other side. So instead of just dropping your item and hoping that you pick it up, and, you know, maybe some asshole runs on by and steals your item, you know, you just trade across. Anything else about this particular place? Oh, this is actually nice looking. Anything else? Oh, I'm trying to think, guys. Sorry about that. Let's see. We went over forestry. Cool. Pixelmon, you guys can kind of figure it out. Eventually, we will set up all the gyms. Or, actually, another thing I should get to is that we are also going to be handing out gyms. So people who have like a couple of people in their group, we will most likely be giving gyms to those people so that they can build their own towns or cities how they want to, become the leaders of those gyms, and, you know, have probably an income in those gym areas, which would be pretty nice, I believe. So like all your money would be going to that city and whatnot. So it's gonna definitely benefit you to make some friends or bring some friends. Another thing to know, if I haven't already said it, is this world is open PvP. Also, monsters are on. Extra monsters are added, and we are adding our own mobs as well. So be very wary of all that. Because if you die, you lose your items. And if it becomes too big of a problem, we may just disable that option to lose your items. But you will definitely, you're definitely going to die in this server. It's not like your other Pixelmon servers where you just kind of happily go about your Pixelmon adventure. No, this one's a little bit more dark. Speaking of dark, we actually do have an Assassin's Guild. Let's see. Shadow Hunters. Sorry, I forgot what they're called for a second. So the Shadow Hunters, these guys give out assassination contracts. Eventually these contracts will incorporate actual players, so kill X and X and X, you know, or XXX, whoever. Here you can purchase some assassin garb or armor. Just talk to this dude. One good thing to note, every place has a guardian, and a really good thing to note is to never, ever, under any circumstances, attack a guardian. These guardians not only hit hard, they'll probably one-shot you, but they will also, whatchamacallit, what is the other thing that they do? Oh, they are also faster than you. They're faster, so they will catch you. If you think you're gonna play tag with one, he's gonna murder you. So I'd be definitely wary about that. If you didn't notice, forestry has many different hives out in the wild. It's an incredibly awesome mod, and I love it, and I'll probably be playing it when I start to actually play. So beyond that, there'll be a thief mod, or not mod, there'll be a thief faction that you can go around stealing items from probably players, but also from whatchamacallit, from NPCs. The hell is that thing? Holy shit, that thing is terrifying. Like the back end of that. Uh, Another thing to note is that we do offer world bosses. World bosses, and these world bosses, if you're familiar with MMO terms, are raid bosses pretty much. They're usually going to be massive, sometimes maybe small. Actually, let's go find one real quick if y'all don't mind. Not like you have a choice. So these world bosses will have chance loot drop, pretty strong stuff. We'll probably forge the items that they drop personally, instead of just pulling it off of some pre-made thing. And not only will they drop that, but some of these guys may also have quests incorporated with them. So it's gonna be good to actually make some friends and kill these bosses off together. If I'm not mistaken, one of them's supposed to be around here. I guess I'm mistaken. Well, that's pretty lame. Anyway, like I was talking about the assassination, or the Assassins Guild known as Shadow Hunters. These targets will be out in the world for you to find, because they don't stick around in one area. Let's see if I can find this dude. Wow, I'm not gonna be able to find any of the things I'm talking about. That's awesome. Anyway, so you'll have to go out in the world. You'll have to find the targets, and then you'll have to assassinate them. Here we are. Here's Hamir, the very first one. Hamir is actually very strong, so he may require either really good gear, or you're gonna have to have a friend come and help you take aggro or something. Shields do work, which is definitely a plus, so you can have a tank friend take care of you so you don't get murdered. What else? What else am I missing? Yes, almost forgot one of the cool donation features that we are implementing. Could have sworn he was around here. Anyway, let's go check that out real quick, and I think that'll be one of the last things. We are going to our mobs. Here we go. So in here is just a massive area of the mobs that we'll be letting out in the world. So as you can see, some of them have different factions. He's thief, a Viking. He's more like a druid Viking, but like summoned. You got WinterSons. And then here you have, oh, what the hell? Did he kill off the other one? Anyway, you'll have the Lin Kuei and the Shirai Ryu, if you're familiar with Mortal Kombat. Both of those factions will be near each other and most likely fighting all the time. You can gain faction with both sides, which will be pretty cool. These are just some big mobs that we will have out in the world for you to kill or them to kill you. Now, back to what I was talking about. Here, don't worry about the skins. We actually offer a service to change the skins only like once in a while. Like, don't get all like, well, I need him changed again. So what happens is that this is the melee guardian for follower. Holy shit, he's a melee guardian that follows you. He will pretty much help you in all your endeavors except for holding stuff for you. He's not a Linda from Skyrim. He's his own dude. He'll follow you, he'll protect you from mobs, and not only will he protect you from mobs, if a player decides to attack you, he will attack that player with you. So he does have a plus to getting one. And they come in melee with different weapons, as long as the weapons are equal to other versions of him. And they come in ranged, which is also really good. So like he only has a like martial arts skin on, because why not? This is just to show that many different skins are available. Here we have a mini pet, and this mini pet literally has no buff currently, but the mini pets that we offer that are on the website for a donation, they give you a buff or they give enemies a debuff. So like what was it? The deer. The deer allows you to jump higher, or one of them allowed you to run faster. Another one allowed you to hit harder. So I think it was like a little mini golem. He allows you to hit harder. Some of these will come in different skins. You'll just have to specify when you order of what skin. Maybe even a URL would be needed to the skin. But if the skin doesn't work, then the skin doesn't work, and you'll have to choose a new one. Other than that, these little mini pets, they don't do anything. They pretty much just give you a buff and they follow you. That is literally all that they do. I don't believe I could set them to be banks, which would actually be kind of nice. So these guys, no buffs, but they protect you. These guys, buffs, but they don't protect you. Just remember that. There's only one other thing that you get from donations and whatever else is on the site. And there is the option to get a skeleton horse, which is, if you guys know, very rare, especially on servers that don't really allow it. And here's a quick view of Sky City, which is a little bit incomplete, but we're working on everything that we can. And there's Sky City Gym over there on an albatross. Other than that, guys, I believe we went over everything. Harvest Craft, yep, that's the new one. Tinkers, we got Pixelmon, got Forestry, got that. This one don't worry too much about. Props. Immersive Engineering, Custom NPC has some cool stuff, but don't worry too much about it. Other than that, yeah. Hope to see you guys here. Hope you guys enjoy your stay, and tell your friends, tell everybody. Look, come on, have a good time. Well, this has been fun. See you later.